House Republican Conference Chair and Armed Service Committee member. Congresswoman Liz Cheney joins us from our nation's capital. Congresswoman, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You say that Iran miscalculated.
Yeah, look, I think we have seen now for 40 years, Iran has been operating in a way that has been very malign in terms of their activities around the world. Qasem Soleimani clearly was someone who had the blood of hundreds, if not thousands, of American service members on his hands. The Iranians have believed that they can operate with impunity. And I think following on what we saw in the Obama administration, where the Obama administration actually paid the Iranians, paid them in U.S. taxpayer dollars, tried to appease them. John Kerry traveled the world acting as though he were the head of the Chamber of Commerce, trying to get people to invest in Iran. President Trump has completely turned that around, and he has said we're going to have a maximum pressure campaign on the Iranians, and we will not tolerate the Iranian activity the way that they have been pursuing it in the past. I think they understand we're serious, and I think that the president was absolutely right in taking the action that he took against Qasem Soleimani.
I know the Gang of Eight was briefed last night, and today the House is going to be briefed, the Senate's going to be briefed by Pompeo, General Milley, Mr. Esper, and Gina Haspel with the CIA. Is there any information that you can tell us, and do you have any information on why we were getting word the president was going to speak last night, and then we were told he wasn't, and he was going to hold off until the morning?
I think that you've got a situation where clearly the administration was conducting bomb damage assessments over the course of the evening last night, looking at what had happened, looking at possible options, and I think we'll hear much more from the president this morning about that. Look, I think it's very important for everybody to recognize what's gone on here. What's going on is that the world has lost patience with the Iranian mullahs. America has certainly lost patience. The Iranian people have lost patience with the regime. The Iranian regime is clearly desperate. They've got, hundreds of thousands of their citizens in the streets protesting. They're under tremendous economic pressure, again, because of the sanctions, because of the policies President Trump put into place. And if the Iranians think that they can lash out in an attempt to somehow get out from under those sanctions, that is a grave miscalculation on their part.
Yeah, and they're really going to miss this guy because he was a tactical guy. He was the
Absolutely.
one who glued the militias together. So you called out, you were tweeting last night, and you responded to Nancy Pelosi's tweet. She said this: closely monitoring the situation following bombings targeting the U.S. troops in Iraq, we must ensure the safety of our service members, including ending needless provocations from the administration and demanding that Iran cease its violence. American world cannot afford war. You responded, Speaker Pelosi is an embarrassment and unfit for office.
Yes. I mean, look, Speaker Pelosi has proven herself time and time again to be completely and totally lacking in any seriousness. Don't forget, the Speaker of the House is second in line for the presidency after the Vice President of the United States. This is a person who told us for months and months that it was urgent for our national security that we impeach President Trump. So the House Democrats impeached him with no direct evidence, and now she's been literally sitting on the articles of impeachment ever since. It seems now to be urgent not to impeach President Trump. And now, in the wake of missiles raining down on American service members in Iraq, Speaker Pelosi is saying that it was needless provocation on our part. She's blaming the United States of America. She's suggesting a moral equivalence between the United States and Iran. I think she is clearly an embarrassment. I'm frankly surprised that the Democratic caucus continues to support her as their leader and as the Speaker of the House.
All right. Congresswoman Liz Cheney joining us today from our nation's capital. Congresswoman, thank you.
Thank you.